Chris Green is Urban Strategy and Design Lead for Europe and the Middle East at ERA Company, London. Chris is a designer with a background in architecture, urbanism, and urban technology. His work focuses on shaping the user experience of tomorrow's built environment, developing human-centered design strategies for buildings, neighborhoods, urban infrastructure, and digital services. Chris has held previous roles at MIT, the Design Museum in London, and most recently at Arab Digital Studio as a strategic designer and UX lead. Later this summer, he will be joining ERA Co., an experienced consultancy working with clients to transform the future of cities to positively impact the lives of people and places they inhabit. Welcome, Chris.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me here. So the idea I wanted to share with you today is that we move from designing green roofs to roof gardens, quite simply. This isn't just about gardens per se, but it's really more of a shift in thinking and design process behind it, which we can then start to apply to many different aspects of the 15-minute city. So as we move towards a more net zero future in the urban environment, we know that there are many technical tools and solutions that we can use to help us achieve that, greening our roofs being one of thousands of solutions. But when it comes to actually creating a more sustainable, equitable, livable city, that's not just a technical challenge, that's really a human one. That's a challenge that involves understanding a place, the people that live there, their needs, their behaviors, their challenges that they face, and how their behaviors might change or need to change over time to live more sustainable lives, and what we might need to put in place to enable those changes. So if we can understand those challenges in more detail, then that can really start to allow us to design environments that creates, yes, environmental value and also social and economic value. So coming back to our roof gardens, by designing roof gardens rather than just the green roof, this is where we can really start to unlock all the co-benefits that come with that, whether that's biodiversity, social interaction, well-being, food production, flooding resilience, etc. Everything that comes with that. So to do this, there's a number of approaches that we can take. Today, I'll leave you with 3 things that I think are important. And a lot of this, I would say, borrows from user experience design techniques that we can really apply to the built environment. One is understanding the needs of people and involving them in the process. And that can take the form of user research or community engagement. Secondly is making space in the design process to imagine, design, and communicate what the desired experience in the future is that we want it to be, because that's what we can then really use to inform what the solution might be, whether it's a physical or a digital or a natural intervention. So making that space to take a holistic approach to design. And thirdly, maximizing the value of what we have, the assets that we have in our neighborhoods, whether it's a roof or a street or a car park, building, found spaces. This is really a chance for designers to work with stakeholders to creatively imagine and explore how these assets might be used and create value, and ultimately help us create places that are not just environmentally efficient, but are attractive, purposeful, and genuinely livable.